Braley and Olivia Blackmer were the closest of friends.
They were just giggly and cute, and like I said, they always held hands.
9-year-old Braley and 7-year-old Olivia split their time between Utah with their father and stepmother, Quinn and Caitlin Blackmer, and their new baby half-brother, and living in Byron, Wyoming with their mother, stepfather, and 2 toddler-aged half-sisters. On Monday, deputies say the girl's 32-year-old mother shot all 4 of her daughters before shooting herself. Olivia, the only survivor, was flown to Primary Children's Hospital, where she is fighting for her life.
They've got her heavily sedated. Essentially, the bullet went through from one side of her head to the other.
The next few days are critical for Olivia as doctors monitor the swelling in her brain, but stepmom Caitlin says they're seeing a glimpse of the spunky little girl's fighting spirit as family and friends rally around them.
They are trying to put their best foot forward in a terrible situation. And they are just devastated and just are asking for prayers and love for this little girl.
The grief at times unbearable, but the family is leaning into their faith and this picture of Big Sister Braley with angel wings standing next to Olivia.
That Braley is her little angel up in heaven looking over Olivia, and that she's watching over her while she's fighting for her life.
Hopefully brighter days ahead.
It was here on the 200th block of Shoshone Avenue where the unimaginable took place. It was approximately 1:30 in the afternoon Monday when 32-year-old Traniel Harshman called 911 reporting that her 4 children had been shot and were likely dead. On that 911 call, Harshman said 2 of her kids, both 2 years old, were upstairs in their cribs, and the other 2 children were downstairs in their bedroom. Then Harshman said she would shoot herself.
When you're in a small community like this, you know everyone. You rub shoulders with everyone, and it's just devastating.
First responders arrived and found 2 of the kids, a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old, still alive. But the 2-year-old passed away a short time later. The 7-year-old is now in the Salt Lake City Hospital sedated and receiving care. The Bighorn County Sheriff's Office confirmed that the mother died of her wounds Tuesday afternoon. The tragedy has left the town of Byron grieving. Mayor Alan Clark says his heart goes out to the family and first responders involved.
I don't want to dwell on what's happened. I want to dwell on what's next.
One of Traniel's former classmates, Sage Myers, says the event was out of character.
Tranielle was a great ahead of me, and we partied a lot together, and she's just a great person, so nice to everybody. Man, I can't explain how there was no cracks, there was no dings, there was no chips to be seen.
Out of character is another trait described by one of Traniel's friends, Brianna Baker, who left MTN a statement saying, quote, "Everything can change in an instant. Never allow yourself to think it couldn't be me. She was sweet, loving, and funny. Use this as an opportunity to show compassion and togetherness." It's a tragic loss with many questions still unanswered.
As you guys can see, that's just horrible. This lady took the lives of all her kids. And you can tell by her classmates and some of her friends, this was out of character for this lady to do anything like that, to harm anybody, never alone her own kids. It's a sad case because all 3 kids died, and now the 4th one didn't pass away herself days later in the hospital. And as you see, as the father and the stepmother and everyone said, you had a bullet travel through enter one side and exit another. Just thinking about that little girl going through that pain, you know what I'm saying, with doing that, that's heartbreaking, you know what I'm saying? But it just let us know how serious mental health issues are in our country. It's serious. One day you can be okay, the next day you can wake up and something just not right. And you not knowing you off until you do something unimaginable, unthinkable. Something that you know you wouldn't do, which would cause it to be out of character. You see what I'm saying? I feel for this father. With me being a father, I can't imagine me losing my kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially from their mother, you know what I'm saying? Someone that I once cared for and loved and would think that they would protect my kids no matter what. And to realize you was the catalyst of bringing harm to their doorstep. But like I said again, we're talking about mental illness. We cannot just chuck it up to no reason. No, it was a reason. It was a cause and it was an effect. You understand what I'm saying? It's just terrible that these kids had to go through this. And now that community have to mourn that family. And now that father have to live with a hole in his heart because he don't have none of his kids no more. We're going to pray for their family and their friends because they need it. Until the next one, you guys, because it be like that.